God? God?
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh me. And I haven't been waiting for this moment at all because I'm beyond space and time. Oh me. Oh me. Ah! Damn it, Jeffrey! How the hell did you 007 your way past my security?
God, calm down. Remember, the doctor said to keep your mana pressure down.
No, I don't give a damn about my mana pressure anymore. I'm sick and tired of you barging in on me. This is Lucifer, and she is hungry for angel food. Oh, are we pissing our pot leaves yet? Bashing your head in is gonna be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You smell that?
Yeah, it smells like barbecue?
It's so beautiful.
Holy shit!
That is, one big pile of sacrifices.
How many sacrifices is that?
1,000.
What a waste!
Hold it right there, buddy. Are you having fun here? Yeah? Alright then. Carry on.
What the hell?
Back then, PETA was, people for the enjoyment of torturing animals.
Oh, that's right, these are biblical times.
I mean, look at all those sacrifices, Jeffrey. It's so beautiful. It brings a tear to my eye.
Who the hell is burning all those animals anyway?
That's King Solomon. Huh. Well, I guess I better go down there and grant him a wish.
Grant him a wish? Seriously? You're like a genie now? Rub the magic lamp and get a wish? A bad episode of I Dream of Deity?
Rub a lamp? Don't be ridiculous, Jeffrey. Obviously, the creator of hundreds of billions of galaxies is gonna be far more impressed by burning a bunch of animals.
Obviously.
Sully, Bobby, Daddy Big Boss saw your smoke signal and Daddy likey. Ask me for whatever you want. I'll make a list, and I'll check it twice.
God! First of all, I just want to thank you for coming. I know you probably have a very busy schedule. But I'm going to be as forthcoming as I can be. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I see.
So, I had an idea that I was going to run past you. I don't know, maybe you think it's a good idea, maybe you think it's a bad idea. But maybe you could make me wise enough to rule your people.
That's not how wisdom works. It comes with time, through valuable lessons learned from both teachers and experience. If God were to just snap his fingers and make you wise, it would require suddenly changing your brain, your very thoughts, to the point that you would not be you anymore. How could you possibly have free will if God himself is manipulating your neural pathways to the point that you're having thoughts that you wouldn't otherwise have?
Done and done. You are now the wisest person who has ever lived or will ever live, my man. Period. And just because you didn't wish for the usual crap like wealth and honor, I'm gonna toss in wealth and honor as added bonuses. Do me right, and you'll live a long life.
Wait, why would living a long life be good? Wouldn't it be better to die early and end up in paradise ASAP? The longer you live, the more chances you have to fuck that up, and the more time you have to spend in a fallen world. I mean, isn't that the justification for when God kills children, or allows children to die? So which is it? Is it better to die young or old? Make up your mind already.
Let's test out Solomon's new wisdom. Go ahead and answer him, Solly.
I was thinking, and first of all, I'm just very flattered that you would ask for my opinion. Thank you very much for that. But, maybe,
For Christ's sake, just spit it out already.
Must go faster. I'm thinking, that maybe we should just, forget about the whole conversation and, burn some more animals.
Shit, sounds good to me.
King Solomon, these prostitutes are having a dispute, and they could certainly benefit from your wise judgment.
Her baby died in the night, so she swapped her dead baby with my living baby while I was sleeping.
I did not. This baby is mine.
Mine! No, mine!
Mine!
No, mine!
Let it go!
Here.
Mine!
Enough! Shush. I don't want to hear it. Is it your baby? I don't know. Is it your baby? I don't know. Is this an episode of Maury Povich? I don't know. But, someone, bring me my sword. Okay, I want everyone to listen to me, very carefully. I'm gonna cut the baby, in half. And, you're gonna get a half, and you're gonna get a half. And that'll be the end of it. I'll consider the matter, settled.
Well, that's dumb. Neither one of the women is gonna want the kid to be killed.
Sounds good to me.
Chop that little brat up.
No, it's okay. The woman who advocates murdering my child may have him. It's the compassionate thing to do.
That's her. That's a baby mama if I've ever seen one. Give her, the baby.
See how all of Israel marvels at his wisdom, Jeffrey?
This has got to be the most unrealistic nonsense I've ever seen.
The baby lives. Life, finds a way.
In the years to come, news of Solomon's wisdom spread far and wide. He knew thousands of proverbs and songs and taught lessons about beasts and plants. Men of all nations came to listen to his great wisdom.
Well, Jeffrey, it looks like King Solomon is doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah, well, I guess that's what happens when you're the wisest person to ever exist.
Yeah, well, look at that temple he had built for me.
Well, it looks nice and all, but you don't seem too happy with it.
Oh, I'm happy with it, but look at the palace he built for himself.
Wow, he's going through his rock star phase. Doesn't seem very wise to me.
Yeah, well, he's making a killing trading with the pagans.
Trading what?
King Solomon lunch boxes. I've said it time and time again. I don't know if I'm just talking to myself or what, but I'm telling you, merchandising is where it's at.
Look at how you're using your so-called God-given wisdom. Solomon, I'll tell you the problem with the power you're using here. It didn't require any discipline to attain it. You prayed as others had done, and you took the next step. You didn't earn the knowledge for yourself, so you don't take any responsibility for it. You stood on the shoulders of God to accomplish something as fast as you could, and before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it.
I like it. I gotta know, what is your name, little one?
Jeffrey?
Jeff! Something about that name just rolls off the tongue. I like it.
Jeffrey, I'm getting the distinct impression that Solomon is trying to get my attention again.
Oh yeah? Whatever gave you that idea? Oh, holy shit! How many animals is he sacrificing this time?
Let's see, that's, carry the 22,000 cattle and, 120,000 sheep and goats.
Well, looks like he's rubbing the proverbial genie's lamp again. I guess you better go and grant him another wish.
Yep.
And don't you think it's a bit primitive that the creator of the universe has to communicate this way? I mean, give the guy a Skyphone 7 or something.
Jeffrey, the act of sacrificing is a gesture of gratitude, loyalty, and commitment to me. I can't get that out of a Skyphone 7 or whatever.
You don't need to get anything at all, actually, because you already know the hearts of all men, right?
Yeah, sure, the sacrificing isn't all that necessary, because, yeah, I do know the hearts of all men. But, yeah, damn, I love me some barbecue. Sorry, I'm not available at the moment, but if you leave your name, number of sacrifices, and a brief message after the tone, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
God?
Relax, I'm just fucking with you. See, I told you he wouldn't get it, Jeffrey. Look, Sully, if you obey all that I command, then you're golden. You and your kids will have nothing to worry about forever. Capiche? On the other hand, if you disobey me, then I'm cutting you off, and all of Israel too, faster than a rich daddy cuts off a spoiled brat who threw a rave at the beach house without permission. You'll become an object of ridicule. A great, wise, and handsome man might even make a cartoon about you.
Hey, God, this is an awfully nice temple.
Huh? Yeah, it's a nice place. Whatever, Jeffrey. Don't interrupt me when I'm trying to get people to worship me.
You know, I find it interesting that King Solomon is supposed to be the wisest person of all time, yet he had no problem with using slave labor to build this temple.
Here we go again.
God Almighty himself has said that he made King Solomon the absolute pinnacle of human wisdom, yet King Solomon is cool with slavery. And God is cool with accepting the result of slave labor. What do you think that says about God? Do you think it makes you seem like an omniscient, perfectly good creator of the universe? Or does it make you seem more like merely a product of a civilization that saw no problem with slavery?
You know what, Jeffrey? You've made some good points. And I've decided to take it up with Solomon.
Really? Glad to hear it.
Sully, I am a benevolent God, and I wish to show compassion to your forced labor. They should be allowed to partake of Taco Tuesdays. I mean, this is a win-win, for they will be able to work even longer hours, fueled by delicious tacos. How'd I do?
King Solomon, the great Queen of Sheba, has heard tales of your incredible fame and wisdom, so she has come to test you with the most difficult, most ingenious questions ever asked of any man.
Difficult questions aside, I'm quite honored and flattered you come and see me. Please, Queen Sheba, be my guest.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Right, a woodchuck. Would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could. Chuck wood.
Uh-huh.
Damn it, Solomon! I've appeared to you twice, yet you still turn from me, frolicking with all your wives and worshipping other gods.
Right, so the wisest man in the Bible met God in person twice and still ended up worshipping other gods. Interesting.
Never underestimate the power of Punani, Jeffrey.
That's goddamn right.
700 wives and 300 concubines is a bit excessive, Solomon. Biblical marriage is supposed to be between one man and one woman. How do you think it makes me look when the man I've made the wisest person of all time ends up in a marriage of 1,000 people?
One man, one woman. God, I refuse to believe that you aren't, familiar with the concept of attraction.
Enough! You've allowed these wicked foreign women to turn you away from me, and you need to be punished for that. I'll keep things together while you're alive, but after that, the kingdom will be torn out from under your son and broken apart.
Wait, so you're gonna punish Solomon's son and the rest of the kingdom because you're mad at Solomon?
Yeah, so?
And you're blaming it all on wicked foreign women?
Yeah, so?
Huh. You know, Job's wife encouraged Job to curse God. Rebecca was a conspirator. Leah and Rachel deceived Jacob. Samson's wives backstabbed him. Lot's daughters got Lot drunk so that they could have sex with him. Eve tricked Adam into eating the forbidden fruit.
Get to the point, Jeffrey.
The point, God, is that every time there's some righteous man in the Bible who has God's favor, there's a pretty good chance he'll be undone by a wicked woman.
Jeffrey, it's called a hierarchy. God is the best, men are second best, and women are shit.
God, a great many people will believe that the Bible is inerrant. They're going to use those books as a justification to treat women like shit, like property. Not only that, but you're punishing Solomon's son, who had nothing to do with Solomon's transgressions. Examples like these will be followed throughout history, punishing people for the things their ancestors did, which is A, entirely beyond their control, B, totally unjust, and C, completely unknown to the actual transgressors because they would long since be dead when these so-called punishments are carried out. I mean, you're supposed to be omnibenevolent and omniscient. You can't possibly be this dumb and unjust.
I could see why some of the other angels took him for snobby. He didn't have a quiet way about him, talking back to God in a way that just wasn't normal around here. And God sometimes wore an invisible coat just to avoid the little shit. Yeah, I think it would be fair to say God hated Jeffrey from the start.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching the longest single cartoon I've ever made, and I've been doing this for about 8 years now. This channel started as a project of passion, and for several years I was able to do it without profit because my early work didn't take much effort. I'm a totally self-taught animator, and I've clearly improved over the years throughout much study and practice. I always wanted my work to be more professional, which required much more time and effort on my part than I was putting in during those early years. And for a while that was a viable endeavor because of YouTube ad revenue, making it possible to spend the time necessary to make better animations. That ceased to be the case rather dramatically in mid-2014, and this channel nearly drastically changed as YouTube now favors more frequent, longer uploads like podcasts and Let's Plays. Animators cannot make frequent, lengthy uploads, so we took a pretty bad hit. It took me the better part of a month, for example, to make the cartoon you just now watched. I usually upload about once a month due to the work involved. The patrons you see scrolling by on the left saved this channel. They stepped in and filled the gap in that ad revenue loss. They made it so that I can keep making these animations, which I love to do. They have my immense gratitude. If you wish to support my work on this channel, then please consider helping me through Patreon. I truly appreciate it. Thank you.